for all things beauty, lifestyle hacks, and activating your inner creativity. I am Osiko Beauty. If you are a new person, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sending you lots of positive energy and good vibrations. If you are a usual, a local, the homie, or whatever, welcome back. I know it's been a minute, but girl, some stuff has happened, as you are clearly aware. There's a lot going on. As you can tell by the title down below, this video is a top 5 books that I am super excited to get into during this extended amount of free time that we happen to have. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the first book is called No Shade. It is written by Kwan. Honestly, just looking at the cover of this book, it is giving me Tyler Perry's, which I'm not gonna say anything. It is giving me black, beautiful writing, very BET. I can go ahead and actually read the back of the book for you, so maybe I can do that. Alright, so no shade, no offense, as defined by the Urban Dictionary. Example, don't tell I told you, but your little cousin is a hoe. No shade. Every little girl dreams of a happy ending, a home, children, and a man who loves her enough to share his life and last name. I have a girl, but it is what it is. When Billy's longtime boyfriend Marcus finally pops the question, it's one of the happiest moments of her life. To stand with her on her special day, Billy calls on her childhood friends, Reese and Yoshi. Several years have passed since they last came together. Some unresolved issues have driven a wedge between the girls, but they agreed to put their differences aside for the sake of Billy's wedding. The truce is a short one when Billy has to decide on maid of honor, and both friends expect the position to fall to them. Just when things seem to be coming together, they quickly begin to fall apart. And at a time when Billy's supposed to be basking in the sunshine of her approaching wedding, she finds herself the target of shade, being thrown from the most unlikely places. While Billy's going through her drama, Marcus is dealing with issues of his own. An old crime partner blows into town unexpectedly, and his presence threatens to destroy the legitimate life Marcus has worked so hard to build. Even with the universe seemingly working against them, Billy and Marcus are determined to have their dream wedding, but first they have to survive the nightmare of planning it. There goes the neighborhood, ... again. So growing up, I was really into like mysteries, like thrillers, stuff like that. Really excited me. Like that was me. I would read all sorts of very creepy books. But this is a little bit different, but it's still giving me that thriller-esque, like it's giving me like drama, it's giving me shade, and I'm really excited. Like I looked at it, I actually got this book for free. I was super thankful that the library in town where I live was giving away a bunch of books, and as soon as I saw this, I was like, this is black, okay, and I want it. Just look at it. Like, this is as black as it can get in this little town. So I snatched that baby up, and I think I've read like maybe 2 pages. I haven't gotten a chance to dive into it, but this is on my very top about to do. Alright, so the next book that I have is The 4 Agreements. I've been trying to figure out who actually gave me this book. I'm very interested in how things just happen to show up in life. I don't personally believe in coincidences, so the fact that I got this book for free, I really find that very significant, and it was given out at a very unlikely place. And then this one, when I was putting together my little quick list of things that I wanted to read, this one popped up, and I do not remember purchasing this. I don't remember checking it out and forgetting to return it. Let's be honest, that's how I kind of ran things, especially in high school. Yikes. Like I once had like $400 worth of books checked out and overdue fees that I had to pay, but look, I was broke, and so they found a way to help a sister out. But yeah, I was that kid. I would check out books, I would read them, I'd get obsessed, and then I'd lose them or I forget the date. Not much has changed, but I'm happier about it, and it is what it is. But tangent, going back to this book, yeah, I don't remember how I got this book, but I'm super excited to read it because I know it has been mentioned a few times by people that I like to follow in terms of like self-wellness and kind of that kind of mentality. I definitely always hear this, and then I found it on the counter and I was like, I didn't even know I had this, but thank you God, thank you universe, thank you, like thanks for making it work. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the back of the book. Over 3 years on the New York Times bestseller. I guess I didn't need to read that. That was redundant. In the Four Agreements, Don Miguel Ruiz reveals the source of self-limiting beliefs that rob us of our joy and create needless suffering. Based on ancient Toltec, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Give me in school if I'm not. Based on the ancient Toltec wisdom, the Four Agreements offer a powerful code of conduct that can rapidly transform our lives to new experiences of freedom, true happiness, and love. And then it kind of goes down with a bunch of quotes. I'm not going to bore you with that. But yeah, this is kind of just more in the personal growth / self-help genre, but I am kind of excited whenever I get around to it. If I lose it and I don't find it again for another 3 years, but I end up finding it, that'd be okay. But I'd appreciate it if, I took more conscious effort into reading this book, especially since the way it kind of showed up is kind of mysterious, going back to the mysterious vibe that I'm really into. That's cool. So yeah. The next book that I have is called Healing the Soul of a Woman by Joyce Meyer. I'm going to be 100% transparent. This is not one of my top 10 about to go read, but it was a gift. And at first I was kind of like, that video of the kid who's like, an avocado, thanks. But I actually would appreciate an avocado. Like, if I ever got an avocado, I would not have responded that way. But the way he responded about the avocados, I responded with this. This is my avocado for that kid, but I love avocados. So, I mean, even in that, that's like okay, noted. Anyways, so I'm thinking that how it came into my life, the person who gave it to me, and just all the things that kind of like aligned for me to get this book in my hands, are giving me enough hope to want to dive into it and kind of go into it with new eyes, new perception, and an open mind. I read the first chapter and I was like, but then, going back and meditating, I'm like, I should not be that way. I should just dismiss things just because I don't want to hear it. And so I'm going to give this book a chance. So this is on my to-do list now. It wasn't in the beginning. It wasn't when I got it. It wasn't even about 3 days ago, let's be completely honest. It is now though, and that's all that matters, living in this moment. I'm going to go ahead and read the back of what it says. Can a woman who has been deeply hurt by life circumstances be healed, heart and soul? If she's been wounded by a man she loved and trusted, can she love and trust again? As a woman who endures years of abuse, abandonment, and betrayal by those closest to her, Joyce Meyer can answer this with a resounding yes. Meyer's positivity comes from living her own journey and from seeing so many who do not believe they can fully overcome their pain or even know where to begin. Find the guidance they need in the life-changing wisdom of the Bible. Meyer's bestseller Beauty of Ashes told her personal story of healing. Now, with the passage of more time, Healing the Soul of a Woman delves deeper into Joyce's story and the journey of healing for all women. Each chapter guides through whatever obstacles may be holding you back, enabling you to find your true destiny as God's beloved, and special journaling sections will help you find freedom from your deepest struggles. God can heal all pain, and He wants to do this with you. Let Healing the Soul of a Woman be the first step toward the wonderful, joyful future. Let Healing the Soul of a Woman be the first step towards the wonderful, joyful future God intends for you. It kind of goes on to talk a little bit about the author. But yeah, so I'm going to put this on there when I get the chance to read it during these times. It is available, and I appreciate that it's available to me. This next book is one that I have not been able to put down, and I feel like this is really dramatic because when you see it, you can be like, dude, she was not lying. Like, she really could not put it down. That's not the case. My dog got to it, and he kind of ate the whole cover. So this is kind of all we got left, but the book is here, and I love this book. Like, I've not been able to put this down. I lost it and then picked it up, and every time I pick it up, I can't put it down. And so I'm kind of just trying to take my time with it because of how much information. This book is called The Celestine Prophecy by, I want to say James Redfield, because his name was on the inside. So The Celestine Prophecy, I don't have the back passage for me to be able to read to you, but I can read you the author's note. It's actually pretty long, so I'm not gonna make y'all have to sit through that. But the way I got this book is very particular as well. I think the way it ended up in my hands kind of give me a little bit more of a reason to want to read this book a little bit more, because it talks about those kinds of things. It's kind of very abstract when I'm trying to talk about it without actually giving you a detailed little blurb about what exactly is about, but you can look that up on your own. The Celestine Prophecy by James Redfield, I believe. The reason how I came about these books, that whole concept, and why I view it as significant, well, I'm starting to see as significant, has a lot to do with this book. Reading it is really fun. I really enjoy it. I definitely highly suggest it. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the first one that I finish before I even get to these ones. Just from how far I've gotten into it, I'm not even finished with it, and I still want to read it again the second time. So that shows you how good this book is. I'm really excited to finish it, not even get started because I've been here started, but I'm excited to finish it so I can start it again, okay? Celestine Prophecy. So the last book is Boss by Lily Singh, I believe is how you pronounce it. Superwoman, one of my favorite YouTubers. I love her so much that I decided to buy her book, sis, because I love you or whatever. But I remember posting that I had seen this and I bought it, and I added you on the Twitters, but you didn't respond. But I'm gonna let it go because maybe you didn't see it. But I really vibe with your channel, and I'm done. She's just the GOAT. And as soon as that's how I ended up with this book, honestly, nobody gave it to me. It wasn't free. I went out and I spent my coins because I really like the energy that this brought. It's kind of more on the self-help, almost like with the 4 Agreements. Probably not the same level because I haven't really touched the 4 Agreements, but I do know that this is a self-help category. I'm really into just bettering your inner understanding, and so this is kind of that whole concept. But one thing that I really love about this is the photography is really dope. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know, I just really vibe with it, the way it's put together. One day I'm gonna make one of these. Seeing this and having it physically in my hands lets me know that it's possible. So hopefully one day, manifesting, but like, I really would love to have a book like this because there's room for everybody. And it's just very inspirational. It's very inspiring. I just wanted something to let me know that it's physical, it's possible, it can be done, and it can be done by you. She's a woman of color. She's doing her thing. Lily Singh, aka Superwoman, is a multifaceted entertainer. She has found worldwide fame through her comedic and inspirational YouTube videos, amassing more than 11 million subscribers. I was one of them. She has appeared in the feature films of Ice Age, Collision Course, and Bad Moms, and in 2016 she starred in and produced her own feature-length film, A Trip to Unicorn Island. As a role model to women and girls around the globe, Singh created her #GirlLove initiative to break the cycle of girl-on-girl hate and fight for gender positivity. Singh was named to the Forbes 2016 30 Under 30 Hollywood and Entertainment and Fast Company's Most Creative People in Business 2016 list. I read that very choppily, but she has done that, okay? She has made numerous television appearances, including multiple stints on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, and has been featured in Entertainment Weekly, People, Elle Canada, 17, Vogue India, and The Wall Street Journal, and New York Times, among others. A successful entrepreneur, Singh released her own signature lipstick called Boss with Smashbox, and also partnered with Coca-Cola. That was a very, very humble brag about all the things that she had been and did, okay? But that is, for me, a great tool to say, you know what, if she could do it, I could do it, and I know exactly why, because she thought that she could do it for people like me. So it's like the energy is just bouncing, and I just really like it, and it's actually really positive too. So get you one of these copies if you haven't already. Well, there you go. Those are my 5 books that I hope to be getting into and finishing up during this period of our existence in 2020. Make sure that you are subscribed so that you do not miss out on new videos that I'll be posting. It helps you and it helps me. Why not do the yin and yang bounce? Share. Anyways, yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching my video, and remember, peace and love makes the world go round. Thanks for watching. Mwah. See you in the next one.